on the Pursuit, right?
Explorer. They're all
Oh, coast. I'm not sure. Our ticket said Pursuit. I'm excited about that calm. See the mountains in the background. We're in Seward, about to get on our boat. But we're just walking around right now. Nice. Look at that. Oh, that's the mayor. That's the mayor, y'all. This is our transportation for the day. Hopefully we get to see all of the stuff we have on our list. Puffins, dolphins, orcas. What else we gonna see? Seals, huh?
seals and sea lions.
Seals and sea lions and whales. Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun. Woo!
See that one climbing up the creek?
I thought that was a rock.
Yeah, y'all, we're rocking quite a bit. I'm trying to keep the glare off.
Yeah, man.
We're sacked out.
It's amazing they don't slide off.
Don't think that happens all the time. In this neighborhood, it doesn't. This is the second breach. The one you saw earlier was the first one I've seen this season, and this is the second one. So there's the whale at 1 o'clock.
There it goes. Oh, wow.
All right, this might be another cow with a calf. It looked like a youngster kind of throwing his tail around there.
Yep. There he goes again.
Big cat. Came up with a little bit of air.
Yep. Oh yeah. Y'all, look how calm the water is. That is awesome.
That's what we
They kayaked a long ways.
Yeah, the boat brought him in.
Yeah.
The boat. Yeah.
So where they go to, I wonder.
Kayak around the glacier here. We got kayak around the glacier.
Well, that'd be pretty cool.
I know,
That'd be
right?
cool.
They just don't be too close.
I
Ice
know,
breaks
that'd be
off.
cool though.
I'll probably do it on the next trip. I'll see what it's all about this trip.
All right. Alrighty folks, as you can see, we got a little bit of ice to work through here. Now I would mention there's Mini Captain that would park right here and say, there you go, there's your glacier. Sit here for 20 minutes. I've never been able to do that. Certainly couldn't do it on a day like this.
You'll see a small portion of that.
We're going to go ahead and work through this ice a little bit.
You can get the hole.
Now as I travel through this ice,
Fiberglass hole.
I know what's going through your mind. The T word. But not to worry. The Titanic was built of reinforced glass. Or I blew it there. Steel. This boat's built of reinforced glass, so it's no problem.
I know all about that.
See a little blue in that one?
Oh, yeah.
I'll knock a hole in something. Hit it just right.
That was pretty. I did that one for Howard. He told me the last time, he says, I love waterfalls. Wow. Oh my gosh.
Alrighty folks, so at this time I'd like to welcome you all to my office. This is called Northwestern Glacier, named after Northwestern University, Illinois.
Really?
Named after that university because it was faculty from that school that did some of the surveying here in the early days, so they got the names and things. I'm going to pull up here and park in front of this glacier, give it a chance to speak for itself. Sometimes it does that quite loudly. But I would mention the big mistake that people make here is they listen and then look. But remember that light does travel faster than sound.
I'm going out there with you, babe.
How blue that is. That's what that
I know.
is.
Look at that.
We'll also see some animals up here. Hold on, guys. Here are harbor eels. The pupping season's in mid-June.
Look up there. Any of that up there?
Oh my gosh.
Up into the clouds, man. Little seals hanging around out there.
Oh yeah, I see them.
Not too worried about it.
God.
Cold and lonely place, isn't it?
Seriously.
That's the coolest thing to see, man.
It is, isn't it?
Wow.
Man, I was impressed with Exit Glacier, but this is just wow. Like y'all gonna throw me some food?
Before I leave, I'd like to share with you the life cycle of the glacier. They call it the hydrologic cycle, but I like to call it the life cycle because you can see what we usually consider to be inanimate objects, rock and ice. Here they can appear to take on a life of their own.
Unbelievable.
So with that, these glaciers start as ocean water. That ocean water is evaporated by the heat of the sun. The suspended moisture is brought in by the sea breezes, where it cools, condenses, and falls in the form of snow. As this snow falls year after year without melting in the summer, eventually it starts to compact under its own weight into ice. As that ice builds up year after year without melting in the summer, eventually it starts to flow down the path of least resistance, back towards its origin, slowly along for hundreds of years, until it gets here. And here, a unique situation sets up. Because in this place, the ice has the chance to move the fastest it'll ever move in its existence. It's almost like a last hoorah, displaying its awesome power beauty. Also a celebration of a job well done. Because in the existence of this ice, it has carved out a geography, a landscape legacy that you and I can appreciate today as Kenai Fjords National Park.
It's pretty awesome.
All right, folks. Well, drastic conditions require drastic efforts. One way to get this glacier to let loose big time is just to ram straight into it.
What?
Yeah, my boss hates it when I do that. I'm just gonna make one more little pass here, a little bit closer, and take a look at it before we leave the area. All right, well, things woke up a little bit here. Maybe we'll hold up just a second here, see what else happened.
Well, I ain't getting nothing. I gotta go somewhere else. That's a big chunk right there, y'all.
There's-
Mom's on this side, mom's on this side.
Hey, nobody else saw him.
So fast.
Yeah, it does.
Biggest moose ever.
Oh my gosh. That is amazing. Wow. Sorry. Oh my gosh. The captain made it happen. Wow, it's amazing it comes off the top. Oh yeah.
Now, I know you're all in awe, but come on, give it up for that glacier.
That's awesome.
Up in the amphitheater because the ice glacier was here. And if the current trend continues, as I've seen for the last 29 seasons, eventually what's going to happen is that ice is going to back out of there and the big show will cease to exist. For me, it appears to be about a 40 to 50 year window. And we've already burned up 29 of those years. Point being, the pictures you took today, very quickly they will become of historical significance when people wonder what the big wow was up at Northwestern Glacier. So save those pictures, maybe hand them down to the kids, the grandkids. They can come back here 30 years from now, compare their photographs, or your photographs to theirs, And if the current trend continues, I can promise you there'll be a big difference between your photographs and what they see.
That was kind of cool.
These two glaciers here on our right, and the reason being, this is the future of Northwestern Glacier. When I first started doing tours at Kenai Fjords, we never came down this side of Striation Islet. We couldn't come down here because there was too much ice and it was too big. And that's because this glacier right here on our right, called Ojai,
Mr. Man,
was pretty much where we're at right now.
two of them.
And so when it was sitting out here, right now I've got us in a couple 100 feet of water. So when it was here, it was calving off big icebergs and we could just never come down this side. But you can see the glaciers climbed up out of the water there. So now we come down here all the time.
It's all dirty looking.
Yes.
Another thing I want to point out, first of all, look at how dirty this glacier is on the right.
It's nasty.
And as a result of all that dirt, it's allowing you to make something out that you might not never normally be able to see. Notice all the layering in the ice there.
Got one rock sitting up there.
And if you take
Yeah.
a closer look, you'll see there's a white layer, then a brown layer, then a white layer, then a brown layer from the top to the bottom. Like the white layers are the winter and the brown layers are the summer. And so basically what you're seeing is the years from top to bottom.
Well, a lot of them.
The reason I mention this, like growth rings on a tree, the reason I mention this is one of the things we hear about these days is we hear about glaciologists doing ice core studies to figure out what the climate was like
Look
in
at
the
the water
past.
coming out of it.
Well, when they're doing these
Oh,
ice
yeah.
core studies, what they're doing is they're drilling down through all those layers, and then they pull out a core, and they analyze the layers of the core. Each layer is a time period, and then the material trapped in that layer says something about that time period. Some of these ice cores are coming from Greenland. The oldest ice cores are coming from Antarctica. And the Antarctic ice cores are now giving glaciologists accurate warming and cooling trend information for the last 800,000 years or more. Now, if you look there, that's about 150 to 200 feet of layers, and you can see how many years is trapped in that. Well, the Antarctic ice cap is a little over 1.5 miles thick, so you can imagine how many years is trapped in that.
I know it's foggy, I'm sorry. But you can see a waterfall right there. And one right there. Look how green everything is though.
about that.
He's famous for that.
I'm famous. I'm a techno guy, director.
You can see a lot of wildflowers displayed on these sea stacks too. Right now we're in the peak of the wildflower season. And with these birds providing all the fertilizer, sets up to have some pretty nice wildflower displays on these sea stacks, islands.